真を確認。
Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video. Now in today's video what we're going to be doing is taking a look at a quick team building guide. Now first thing I want to say is a quick disclaimer. First of all, this team building guide is basically based on just what is written about the specific character, so you can basically come up with a theory on which characters work well together. So therefore these teams have not been fully tested, so this is just taking a look at the skills for characters, putting them all together if they help each other out, and this is what it is right now. So you guys can go ahead and build this team. However, some of them might not work too well, but yeah, in the future we will have better team building guides and better teams you should go ahead and run. But right now in this team building guides there is going to be different mono teams. So the first one we're going to be taking a look at is the wind team, and then dark, and then there's the light team main. If we scroll down, what else is there? Space team wind, fire team main, and a lot more teams you guys can go ahead and build. One thing you will notice with this is to make a successful team, you first have to take a look at the protector characters first, and then based on the protector characters you can go ahead and make different, you can join the characters in together because they will work well with the protector units. So anyways, let's get right into this video. Well, like I said, once again, this hasn't been fully tested, but if I am lucky enough to get any of these characters and I can make one of those team, I will definitely go ahead and test it out. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on slime Isekai memories. I will be linking this what's called database down in the description of the video, so that you guys can go ahead and take a look at this at your own spare time. So this is just going to be a brief look at this, and I'm going over my quick opinion on each one of those teams. So the first one we're going to be taking a look at is the wind team. So basically Vedora with Millium and Hakaru are as the main DPS, main wind DPS. I actually was making a video going over the best characters, and Hakaru was actually one of them because his damage is insane. I will definitely make that video out. So there's like 3 characters I put up as characters that I'm looking forward to testing out because they seem very good. One of them was Rimuru Tempest, the Chancellor of Tempest, and a bunch of other ones. But like I said, if you guys want to get notified when this video goes out, make sure you are subscribed, make sure that post notification is on. Anyways, Veldora boosts all wind units attack by 16% and dark plus 8%. So you want to focus with the wind units over here. At 50% HP, Vedora's passive synergizes well with Hakaru's passive to increase the damage. Shion's personal crit passive synergizes with Hikaru's AoE defense down debuff. Shiron's acts as a supporter, debuffing team attack and cleansing poison. You want to build a successful team, go with what's it called, Hakaru definitely, for the amount of damage he's going to be dealing, especially with the debuff as well with the defense down. Sorry, did I say Shion? Yes, Shion over here with a crit passive. Soei over here acts as a supporter, buffing team attack and cleansing poison. So if situations where you get poison, this team or Soei over here can help you out. With this team synergy, basically there's going to be a unit that can actually increase team crit rate, also a unit that acts as a tank, a dark type or strong magic DPS character overall that doesn't really rely too much on the buff from Vedora, and there's also a dark type physical DPS character over here. Now that is only for the dark for the wind / dark team. Going over to the bottom one where we can take a look at the light team. Obviously, like I said, you focus on the protector characters, then build your characters on them. So with the light team, wind seems very defensive orientated, as nearly every unit, basically Gazelle, uses defensive or supportive skill / passive, can make for an interesting counter-attack team comp. So based on what is written over here, I want to say this is a safe team to build at the start because you're just mainly focusing on Gazov. I have Gazov. I will be testing out this team actually if I do have other characters to use. But yeah, as you can tell, there's a healer over here. Trinia is a healer. So this team over here is just purely based on defensive style. And yeah, it could be risky to play in the basic story mode. So I wouldn't recommend this team actually. So going over to the bottom one, we can take a look at the space team main. We got Childius. I'm butchering the character's name. I've actually forgotten the name, how to pronounce the character's name. But anyways, this team can assimilate skill so faster. Rimuru supports the team with very thick attack and debuff and defense buff, great balance of DPS and survivability, and access to plenty of skill usage, it seems. So yeah, obviously this team is also a team I would actually recommend to try. Out of the team so far, this team seems to be the safest, but obviously it hasn't been fully tested, so we can't actually say for certain. But yeah, defensive and attack, this team seems perfect at the moment. Obviously we do need to go ahead and test that out. So the next team we're going to be taking a look at is the fire team main / light. Basically Ifrit with Bimiharu and fire / light support class character. So Ifrit over here, team supports Bimiharu as he does the bulk of the damage. Gazelle is another source of reliable DPS. If I want to take a look at the character's individual skill, I can actually go ahead and do this here, but I feel like it's just going to make this video too long. But yeah, I wouldn't say I really truly like this team at the moment. But so far I still have one team I like, or two teams I actually like. Anyway, going over to the bottom one where we're going to be taking a look at the water team. This team over here seems to buff up your defense. You'll need a good DPS like Rimuru Chancellor, which is this one over here. Like I said, one of the characters I actually thought was good as well, or the free Rimuru reincarnated version, this one over here. I'm not really too sure how I feel about that team at the moment, but over here, moving on to the next one where we can take a look at the Earth team main / water. So pure Earth team seems to lack some damage, very defensive style. Colossus skill super boost team counter attack rates. Wouldn't recommend this team at the moment. Don't really see it being a very useful team in story stage. Moving on to the dark team / fire. High DPS, somewhat low sustain team comp, plenty of units convert soul of skill into soul of secret. Now, like I said, I'm still relatively new to the game. I still need to understand what the difference between soul of skill and soul of secrets are. But yeah, very heavy DPS team over here. If you want to go through and clear through harder PvE content, I want to say this is the team. You obviously want to balance out survivability and high DPS team. But yeah, this team doesn't seem too bad at the moment. So far, I've seen 3 teams that I relatively like, and the teams I would like to say people can actually go ahead and test out. But this team focuses on mono team. We don't know in the future if you don't actually need to run mono team, and you can basically mix and match characters in the one team overall. But anyways, this team over here seems to be very, very good for DPS. So one team I'm actually looking forward to testing out. I'm not going to test out the defensive one. And then the next team I actually like is this one over here, Space Team Main and Win. I would actually recommend people to summon for or reroll for Hakuryu. He isn't really the fan favorite character, but I feel like he does have some usability with various team, especially with his damage and the debuff he can do. But yeah, this team over here is pretty solid as well. And then another good team would be the Win team / dark team over here. Very, very solid. So I have taken a brief look at the recommended teams that you guys can go ahead and build. Like I said, I wouldn't say all of this team are perfect, and I wouldn't say this team is 100% better than the one of them, but just based on what I can see with the balance of attack and defense, some teams have very high prospects of being very, very good and useful. So hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Slime Isekai Memories. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony.